All right, here Makwaba, live on ATV. Anopa Bosuo is the show proudly brought to you by GN Bank, that People's Bank, first digital decoder for the Ghanaian. You rock Jenny of 442 na face rock man capsules. What very kind of work at Outdoor and they have a mountain some common and I di Ediama. Emmanuel Parijan, I move for Edema, the Daily Democrat. Akwaba, Bibia Kama. Ata kwaku body enso ayesemu for edema today da obokrata no wono nso ewa ata akwaba bia kama wow yenkoma yebedi wadwentre 0268118177 0268118177 yakenkan the amount and me be check credit anopa ya we know sharp exams ima paper ben wo free buy just send it to me 02681177 0268118177 ima paper ben na waye omo semufo what the bar the first person what the bar na 5 Ghana cedis from GN Mobile men if me account to and you be account to me dey chow well your friend and I have yanko and na sekese na me dey ba the production team and not to for and Isaac Watin, one more down on ABI. We are live on our affiliate radio stations across the country. At this FM, they are mufa into Yechamo na Bibiani phone now. So good morning to you. Bibiani total. Yes, some more papa. Don't worry. That might be two more fellow tango more and one minimum again. Well, Yansa see any income. Today the work at any cramming. I'll say truth and enlightenment. Willency boils as chief plans to enskin Togolese and tension in Accra City campus. DC gets massive endorsements. So Richard Collins, who is a newly endorsed district chief executive at the North Tongue District Assembly, and Professor Kwesiyanka, minister in charge of tertiary education, Fonisoha. So get yourself a copy of the today newspaper. Na and so how do a woman no yeni hon komo ata wona mode krata ya ba wolensi mo say I dey hot boil dey na go to
yeah that was bebre amefa kwanya suna nchia tiefo amu ehwe Ghana ha ne wiase afana ha nyina dedi kan ma me san fa kwanya we so na me nka tiefo nyina amu hwe yense nyame yadoma yawoda idea no mu ya 20th of July the today 4th annual lecture beba na kaya chiefo ina so obi bia o hwe yen ye to nsafre Ghana fo baby bia obi ase wo outside Ghana na se obi tuma nya kwanya na waba you are invited program no take place e wo Coconut Grove Regency Hotel ya e wo Enkran ha immigration side or at 9 a.m. na but I heard that program so no using digital technology to enhance business growth in Ghana. Who yes abefo ya abey sebe kwan bebre so who won faso bebre ba bebre no so misuse no na ye de ne say se ye boa ma adwuma aba na ne makoso na kwan ye betuma faso na hia se mefaka na makoha na obetumi atena ofie ayusu ufon kure kita na odi aye business eno ho daro ne pese ye bo na eboa Ghana for nti ato nsafre kukudamfo a sebe omunim de ewo IT ni mu se omumra na omne Ghana for mekasa eti mefa kwanya we so na masa aka kire Ghana for na me yadoma ya wade edi ene mu yi obetumi anya kwanya
eye nnebna
ochina yuko yawo obetumi ato Regency Hotel ewo Coconut Grove ya na o maka we awie no na wasem a obisa ye efa Walensi de no na mepese meka Walensi de ekoso no the kwasem ne hwehwemu ne ne ma yen se security agency wo ma mu ha entu anamo entem na wo mo anya ne keka wo mo ho e wo Northern Region wana bia na yankote asem de okay wo say oman aye wo mu na niema de bia ekofa huyo eba na attention ba no akoye ahensem en sasensem ene kakra na amanyosem kakra ba mu na ahensem no edi akotene pa ye and you cannot rule it out because before now ye benya fa ahodie no na ye nimie pa say titru na ya hemfo no play key role in the development of this country to the extent say the legislative role ene ye fun say ye mra hye mo mra hye dwam ye no eno na ye hemfo no ye omutumi hye mra maye na afi o masa adjudicate o mo asan hwe say mra na o ma hye ne de be ye adwuma judicial role enti na sa 3 organs of government na traditionally no na ye chiefs na enti o mu role there we cannot underestimate their role when it comes to development of the country. Na ye the ekoso no ewo Wellens ni say ohura bia sebe ebinom susu say wo ye Togolese ni na wabetena krobi Wellens ho atena ho akyeye enti no wanhwe yi na mse watena wabetekasa no ama woye na ho sesebe woye ofrikrom ho enti se wonimu a na wo hia no mpo na woye yi na wa be very influential kakra influential in the sense say o wade say watumi wo farms ne niema create little jobs bia mema small jobs among of enti no wa be prominent figure
but onye
this year won wonim na se ya se bo me ya de hye nim say papai sebe enye krom ha no ye ofi eno oni krom ho hene himpon kese no aka abom ena sebe opese odi si hene enye se wo hene se wo himpon na emom se bia fansenka o buy a sentiment se bia odi kru ye modien fa ema no eno na ebinim su se de ekoso no entwa yi
akonya be no mpeso mboma no
akonya mbom from se chamba ye wo krom kas aye ase de mpeso mo chese se bia se nkoso hene bi
o se nkoso hene de they shouldn't have any problem
then enye se we usually but said there is a process in doing everything se me ntumi anamo enkotena Togo krom na bia meti Togo krom yi na ya chima kodi badi be se mfie du indu na okrom Togo krom ba bi se ye pese ye bomme atabo adi hene na bia ye hu contribution bi amaye e de aboa na emamre kwan ye se wo faso no wo faso na ebomu de wo pese me impose no
but we were talking about say where influential how influential
some people
or farms or so a lot of people obviously are benefiting from his
work. Say it'll be sometimes yen a bit blame honey cause be influential not necessarily say be onipa no kra no create jobs and I say wo boa impuntu juma obo ha ni influence no rely on the fans ya wa they are told pe bia nipa be yen kwa you understand it follow me and I will give you food that is we say yes sir massa it no court be we influence or into such people no when they are opinion leaders in the community almost extend it almost influence no and money affect the total in community on the important and no and yes an influence in say be or the development be aba and
because in there yeah I feel near this akonya favor and they say o man hini o krom wo ehunu say in a way or lure you into his palace. It will bring development to the people. And that's very good. And I make sure say it's good, say it's there. So not necessarily it shouldn't be say we are this year and suddenly
it's not about say we are this year as such. But the fact of the matter, they say traditionally you cannot overrule some of these things. For instance, before say we have a kingmakers. Where the story no investigation say oni pone no na you say we na me person me deneba without recourse to rules now a government say okay fine what is the rule? The rules such as that say for instance many area for instance where I come from Ashanti region is say bia o this obi nya o de hye na person dey na o himpon na wo ho no ene wo mo nkunye na be si to anamo say asemasi na obenten ye pese ye pagya na dini duru sam pempen so we hye ye wo ho no ene ne ma ye no sometimes cause they can even assess his background ehun ne ma bi ebia ye ni na che etie na ye mpene. Now I can't. But this is my suggestion. Near my put it forward. So we will be at then we come to consensus. That say.
So how many of these leaders at the palace now?
Our investigation. No, the king there. No, one consult will be all that he said. He said today. I know the people say. I know inform what say.
Not cross checking from the king whether he.
We've checked it. We've found out. And our source
say one consult.
Say he doesn't need. Say bia no as himpon o ye bibia you onfo say dem o make statement say mahunu say onipa no ebeboa so I am bringing the person and our investigation you funi bi okomite say abrante no atue sika e de ama wokene no ohun abrante no ohene na aka bom make the alleged Togolese ni no and na aka bom because we cannot say they are claiming say he's a Togolese ohun and na aka bom no on person impose because ohene ni onye free onipa no ho enunti and almost reject ne dey sa onipa no ase so obeye ohene e wo so enti based on this and I can say the okay dem fun say be ye na ye Ghana for all work to me be boa me kro etumi ko yie enti there's nothing wrong say e bia obi ye alien and we foreigner na wa bo man animu na wa yi ne ho say me boa I don't care some people even chose to some betumi a change of nationality it's there it's accepted and mo mutumi be boa and mo me but whereby ya ehihye wo ho wan fan share so na be ka say based on say bia me fun say me na me ye wo himponti no me ye ne me pen no na e create sabab no but me fun say ko ne mpanifo no wo mo mata e community wo tena ase and o mu hu say I don't think so na mienu ye kura e free mu yes and say ya secretary ase na wo se me be pe me kofo obi free baby benid na ba o sorry ya panopam so nsutaman mu na mo mehia asema si watena ha che me ye no I don't think so na me nkonwafo no mo ho ne mpanifo betena ase akasa impo afre ni panama amamre bi ni me bi kura na ye na den ye na fam ansa na ye bi o magituma o ye hyeda say ye be yi asema si na kire Wahun ama Amansan nyina hu se free na ekura asmesi do on free o mamu ha de na moa ne ne wo yenti no ye pese ni gina sa tebia we so no bobo o man.
Okay, so for those of you who are watching live from Willens is in the northern region, right?
Yeah.
If you have any issue contrary to what we are discussing, get in touch with my producer on the 05013287554 05013287554. Let's get to the bottom of this case. Say near Willensi Krura warrior, is it in the right direction, or some people are taking a political angle to also have their issues addressed? Iba?
Yeah, Mami Chetifo. And as soon as I hear some DM say why unity, who say on the mainstream akunye DLB. Yeah. About Grubia body say as time changes or situation now on my creative.
Why? Chapri asma make open even or share me and so na. I love the way I ututu anamo so they are control then the way I when you control any what chapri through you because you are connected to other people we can get some sort of development for ourselves.
It will be bia emrante him it how we talk so say people do the but Mestre said the only thing they said what I said when you mainstream akonya unless a beer will create ma abeye mainstream akonya now I'm not say no and no ye won edin ekuruma for adesiefo nkwa na edin tina won objective be say ye send ya menim say enkoso hin ni mrante hin ni ade a akan ewo ma ye will create the aim is just to assist the chief to develop on there. My friends can one money medi because I ono can say what create adwuma ni ade or influential no money ade on which is say because you togo ni kra say we betra wacha he has been part of
na say na ekwa pemem here broni ko na ekofa ni
ah wo di baby wo bi ni bebre wo di abrofo ni ade edi ni ade ko so hin so wo nyina eboa ma kro no etu po na onim sometimes anam ka to be say what obidin ebia man say ebia kwaku pare na me di ade wo no fa asa wo hwehwem ye ebia na ye de meto obi keke sa o dey say the ebia na ye de meto obi ebia na mitimi di ade man because any obia na ba bi ofin kwa na o di ade ebia ya tena ba bi ache me say me ye achim akuapem bon o dey say matena achim all my life but me chini. It is that could be a never top you could not say you could dear. Me don't come there. Say we on ye ovi in Kruma. Enti papa na bi kra na or a link be to the chrono. But only link as I am caution his and a million Canada. I don't see anything wrong with that. Unless it has been created to be part of the mainstream akunya. Say ebi a woman boaro me advice on him. I won't consider say that be say bia or transfer ebetumi abaya ho be part of a room there na then they should do the right thing na yes idea we nya de bi o matwetwe na sakofa entokwa bia aba ma o kire bi development na we here they should allow him to do.
Okay, so live on ATV Anopa Bosuo and Ogoso channel. And once again, good morning to you, my very good brother, my chapter brother, Karim Kuri, TTH. And I'm sure you are doing well. Anope, I am just reading, say, you still remember 10th anniversary of the demise of your father. And I'm sure, say, still, you are mourning a very good legacy. Indeed, he made you, and he should be a very good father for you to have remembered. Say, 10 years on, he's still in your heart. Now, and ata body and an epe park of us as a so, will see for more possibly more would dear or will see those of you are more issues surrounding say your skinny papa as Nkoswahene and as whatever. I'll say Nkoswahene, I'm kind of saying
Chamba.
So somebody can also send it to me. Say because chapel say mename developmental team. No one Nkoswa no just say somebody should say okay. Well, I'm sure it will come from those areas. So in this case, now is it say I feel they disagree with Wahene and as a session of elders and wine.
Yeah, I think I feel where per our story and investigation here and say majority of the people in the palace or no, it's they are
one more reason.
One more reason they say I'm funny DA
could they have come to terms with him?
Yeah, because per the investigation just said if you want to install somebody, even say ma emeye or him pon said the kana. I mean show kind of respect. Say no na juma. You don't just wake up one day and say, this is what I want to do. And I'm calling my people. Come, I'm just with the neighbor declare the person public. To the extent to say, per our story, to the extent to say, a brand or person they know a bit no went on his own way. Eko jina kunu can say men am a person say men I say me say me dey me yes I do we say without any penny being a day in him. Yeah, that's it. Okay, fine.
So to the extent it means you are obviously claiming you were there when he did that.
That's say per you say what kind into there's a statement on a kind yeah in the report here on that. It is the meme who say and Kenya Bonnie, you see we are not ruling out the fact say we only need and conform free chrome Hong Kong or
remember what was so quickly Mamin call phone lines and so but only say His Excellency the President and Nana Danko Kufuor will be having an encounter with the media. I have an issue with that. Say one way you choose and pick. And that's I have an issue with that.
I also have issues.
Because I don't see why if the president wants to meet journalists, I'm not saying say on first and trade phone
there should be sessions.
But I say one more do money for baby and one more friend for baby. Well, Koko Anyidoho is a deputy general secretary for the opposition NDC, having worked at the presidency before as a communication director to the then John Evans at Mills some time ago, our president. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I want to say, Kogu. I'm sure, sir, you would want to assess the president and then after, say, we share a central for. I'm sure, sir, after, sir, Mampeni share central for at the Flagstaff House, you have a lot to talk about.
Oh, certainly. Why not?
So, what are your expectations from journalists who are going to meet the president today and from the president himself?
Yeah, Anopa
Yeah.
Well, I expect the president, and I think every president, and they will say, in Toronto, you are and I said, Boston, can every on Mankata level, Luna Bedici, Vice President, Dr. Baumia, Ministers, Ahuro, Nano Hava Kumsi. So that a car say $1 million, you know, a call to this constituency, meaning it is not true. Alan Tremanti, a car says June. One dam, one factory, and after one district, one factory, that's 30. Meaning, it was July 18th, and started 2.25 billion bond. Almost to move for the credit embedded. So we are expecting the president to come and be candid. We don't want any lies, the untruths, the half-truths, the lies. No, I am those one. No, give any integrity, be any abino. Secondly, no, I can be some mujashegu, a wood year, a Kosoa, police former Montaso, a country yes civilians who say omo paricho yembo omo no mo titi e wudi fo no abra omo training omo akode a ye de betiti krofo no afi me ne wo na lafia ko ne se yembo omo ne titi sa am robbers na ne wudi fo no ye de ye bo omo
but obviously yes okay
report also na Oma reporter there's a lot of testimony about this Oma report maybe I want to cry about body
ya kwa kokonsa
information here now cruise now but say on our reporting so we are in a state of lawlessness if they can kill our policemen and kill our military people and the civilians again and they say matter yeah so those are the issues that we are expecting the president to deal with.
I see. Now you talked about say the half truths, the untruths, just too much. Has the president in anywhere said something? Also say one can crunch Ghana for and you know one can to be candid with the people of this country.
The president, don't forget, the president promised us that he was going to deal decisively with the lawlessness, the invisible forces, the Delta forces. He has not been able to do it. He promised us that he was going to make the rule of law work. Is the rule of law working? Is the rule of law working? He told us that he was going to protect the public purse. And that's Uncle. And when I'm in the graphics many times, who shared tuxedo? Our president, our Japan, and the vice president. Who got the Siamese twins? And they are black tuxedo, your white dinner sheet, and dinner shirt. And a black bow tie, you see a state dinner. Almost buy state dinner, or more year. 7 of the end, the Bakuda, which are never done in social media. Mammy, we are going in the Funina to our president, and you are dear or seriously. It's only a deal of to protect the public purse. Young child in the giants, young child, taking allowance. Nurses to the allowance in buy. Yet we must go ahead for the employment of all the nurses. About me, I say we be in trouble. Ya employer munina. Ye na state sika. And na monitor shoot akesiye, bota akesiye, dinner dance akesiye. Na sebe. Imambe yo munufo. No musana president. Jinenia. Is that how to protect the public purse?
But obviously, you have no evidence to indicate say one of the state funds and a quarter suit and bow ties.
What's it?
One would ask say who evidence who was say one the state fund and a quarter bow tie and a suit and anyway.
Bow tie there.
Who say one the state fund a quarter bow tie and a suit? What's your evidence?
When they were in the position where we see them in the bow ties and the tuxedos. We also have our intelligence on the ground where they are importing the suits from. Right from London. Right from London.
Yes.
We have people in their midst who are telling us how the tailors are coming straight from London to come and measure them at the Flagstaff House and in their homes, fly back to London, and within record time they sew the suits and things and bring it back down to them at very high cost.
So your sources told you say one of the state fund and they sponsor these tailoring issues.
Well, is that how to protect the state funds? Yesterday's graphic, yesterday's Times, you look at it, almost a state dinner. Almost a state dinner. And this was the first one. If I even the day of inauguration, they had 3 state banquets. On the 7th of January. I swear it, 3 separate state banquets. Master, and that was the beginning of the banquet. Banquet after banquet after banquet after banquet. Now about 2 weeks ago, and Nana Kufa donated Manomo. Almost a banquet no baby. Send them Manomo some more foundation beer. Almost Nina Abaisika. Beyond that, the frivolous travels abroad, the heavy per diem, the huge hotel bills. It is the state that is bearing all the costs.
And so you're expecting the president say, "Nee, won't you how much he spends on all these functions and travels here and there?"
Obviously, he won't tell us, but he should tell us whether in doing those things he is protecting the public purse. That's all. How is he fighting corruption? 2.25 billion bond that was issued surreptitiously in the middle of the night. Is that how to fight corruption?
Is it that in your time at the presidency, some of these functions, more the guys can so you can easily infer? So that is what they are also doing.
President Mills didn't have state banquets. President Mills didn't collect per diem. President Mills cut off all the protocol things that were entitled to him that President Kufuor was enjoying. That is the extent to which President Mills protected the public purse, at least at the presidency. I'm not denying that a few things may have happened outside the presidency. Fine. But at the presidency, that's what we're talking about.
But have you any evidence, sir, if Professor Mills then didn't do that, how and why do you say, sir, this current administration is doing so?
But they are doing that, we are seeing it. They are doing that, we are seeing. That's what I'm saying. They do themselves a state dinner.
Okay.
Yes, they themselves are doing that, we are seeing it. And because they think that everything must be in the public domain. So President said, give a new cry, you have to public domain. Well, like I can assure them that if they think that everything the president does must be out in the public domain because they feel they say, oh, I'm more the publicity here. That's one of the surest way
okay.
of going to opposition because people are getting angry.
Now I have an issue with the sort of invitation I want to hear. In your time too, yes, there was a day I remember you personally invited me when Professor Mills was there. But is that what happens at the presidency, that you pick and choose the sort of people who come before the president to ask their questions?
But can you please educate me about Nia Omoyen and Nename? Let me to know, Papa, because I'm not too sure modus operandi who use you.
Well, I don't know, but a lot of complaints by my colleague journalists is that they have not been invited, and looking at the people they have invited, it's as if they are people who are one more way, tilted towards a political agenda. Do you see that happening?
Vice President Baumia of 100 days.
Yeah.
Or your press conference. Say, any private station dinner on your year, questions were skewed in one direction. So it's not surprising because one would have expected, say, if it was a 100-day press conference addressing the nation, if nothing at all, they should have used the state broadcaster, GBC. But Baumia chose to use one private station, one private moderator from somewhere, and the questions were skewed in a certain direction. So I'm not surprised that what is happening is happening. In my time as Director of Communications at the presidency, like you were saying, I called you. What I used to do was to call almost every media house, either pro or against.
Yeah.
Of course, there are some individuals that were left out because of their open abusive behavior towards the president.
Okay.
And the president will personally say, Koku, I don't want this person at the presidency. And the president is entitled to that.
Okay.
But otherwise, like you're saying, I will invite Daily Guide, I will invite Crusading Guide, Oman FM will be there, Peace FM will be there. Not to say that Peace FM is what, but I'm saying in terms of individuals, Gina Blay will be there, Fortuna Limi will be there. People, everybody, like, it was open. But of course, this time around, I'm sure that you, the media yourself, say, when you're found to one, say, who say, maybe the Musena, Kokwa, you do not know the presidency now. At least he was much more transparent.
Now, let's see some of the questions I have. Journalists, one over search finds as one movie. Is this something that about the development, or in a way, okay, I've met the president, my mimi say anyhow. And on that, what are your expectations from journalists who are meeting the president today?
Well, like the way we used to do it in the past and allow people to ask questions. We didn't skew the questions. Yeah, in fact, the question and share will be or they also back. Now the opposition will be sent in medium. We're also expecting that the people, after all, he's the president of the republic. So we expect a lot of decorum. Whatever questions you want to ask, you ask it in a very decorous manner. He's the president of the republic. We must give him all the due respect. No matter how tough the question is, let it be asked in a very decorous manner, and let us find the right choice of words
okay.
to address the president. And I'm sure once we prepare him with the right questions in the right manner, so when you know Ghana for you now, they will say, Papa, when to me, Anya, but Oko now, Okasa name by heart. Question Papa now with no crown matter. So when you are no crown, man for big guy, you are no Wama, and now Omeka, all style of question. I better say, one for the new Wama.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it properly.
So in that case, that's an advice would any journalist when your opportunity to meet the president today.
Exactly. It is not. It comes. It's not easy to meet the president. Maybe it's once a year. Maybe once in a lifetime. When you get the opportunity, I think you just make the best out of it, and let's see how the president fares.
Now, obviously, my final question has to do with Ushowa. Is about 6 months will take over the mantle of leadership. If you are to assess the president, and they between 1 to 100, I know His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
I'll give him something close to 10%. He has failed abysmally.
10%?
Yeah, he has failed abysmally.
Which areas do you think the president and they were failing?
Matter, at the end of the day, security is the most important. Security is the most important. No matter what we do, if we build the schools, if we give $1 million, if we give free education, and there's no internal security matter, cost 90.
Do you not feel secured whenever you are moving out of your home or whenever you are home?
Pardon me?
Do you feel secured moving out of your home or home?
Master, it's not about me, it's about the state. It's about the state. Of course, I don't feel secure. And we all don't feel secure. Even the military people are not feeling secure. The police are not feeling secure. Look at the road at which they are gunning down policemen in broad daylight. So now if you are an individual, civilian, you are under attack and you call a policeman, do you know what it means? The policeman will say, Master, me not going to go kumi. Me go baby. So now you are left to your fate. That is what is happening. It's a psychological warfare. They are dealing with the security agencies. They are dealing with the police and the military. They put fear in them. Now we the civilians, Master, we are the mercy of the criminals. So now when they come to your house and you call the police emergency line, Master, either say and now fuck crowd see you, or the telephone to pharmacy, Master, that is where we are getting to. If you listen to Dr. Kusi 2 days ago, IGP Bar Bonting, every man is associated Ghana for him, but they are there doing there. I didn't say, you heard Dr. Kusi or see we are heading for doom if something is not done quickly.
Do you see
the president, in addressing us today, will assure us that we're not heading for doom?
Okay, now some have said, say, our IGP, no, and then I say, do you agree with such people, especially coming from some MPP talkatives here and there?
Well, I will leave my commentary on the IGP for now. I don't want to go after institutions of state for now. We have to go after individuals. We shall do that. But for now, what we actually want is for the police as an institution of state, we beg them, whatever it is they have to do, because we have relatives in the police, we have friends, we have family. Some even have spouses in the security services. I grew up in Burma camp. I spent the longer part of my life growing up in Burma camp and everything. I speak to military men on a daily basis. I'm telling you, there's serious agitation among the ranks.
One more agitation is about what?
Master, I said there's no center. There's no controlling authority. Obvious to be any of it.
But they have leaders. The CDS is there. The IGP is there.
Why do you have leaders? Why the leaders are not doing what they have to do, Master? If the leaders are not doing what they have to do, what happens?
So obviously the IGP and the CDS are not on top of issues.
At the end of the day, the ultimate leader is the president. He's the commander-in-chief of the Ghana forces. So he is the one who shall blame ultimately.
Are you saying this because you're a politician and you want to win score political points?
Okay, we are dealing with hard facts.
Yeah, hard facts. The CDS is there. The IGP is also there. Can't we also lay the blame at their doorsteps than to always say put it on the doorsteps of the president?
I'm laying the blame at the doorstep of the commander-in-chief of the Ghana forces
and
the president of the republic, and hoping that today he shall allay our fears. He will stop traveling a bit, stay at home, and ensure that we are safe before he continues junketing around on his frivolous travels.
Kogu, yeah, that's it. I certainly will give you a call somewhere next week. We will certainly meet. Why?
Wonderful, my brother.
But that's it. Have a wonderful morning too. Kogu Anyido is the Deputy General Secretary at the Opposition NDC. Quick comments on Kogu and the president in Central Far. So once that has come in, we'll also talk about it.
What's our painting say or can't invite now? Maybe say maybe some particular from our because our side of the
those of you are more anti,
we pro and anti.
Yeah,
side no be so be I say yeah frame me. People be brinty. Minim because say tama na former President Mahama, the late Professor Mus say we meet our colleagues from you say we were you know but we maintain side and the best say o man no they should understand say o man na yebunu enyina ye bia at all time no obi a contribution in here nti na do ya na o minority and say majority no minority role no e parliament na eboa saa so na uba media no ma people you perceive not to be for you no one contribution ni one criticism no and na eboa na e shape because sometimes obi wo side bia onye bold enough to bring everything out but the other side will bring those things out nti ma wo hu say bia o is our time to yen kwa na control this time even ministries no kra no it has gotten into them ministries ni nyina no any people anybody perceived to be pro NDC no you are not part of the assignment what ma one from e bia what na kwa was ya invite you they are both to tell you invite you nti ye best say ye kwa anima say a nation because not one political party will be in power forever. If it's 50 years or 100 years, there will be a change of government. It's yeah, building systems will continue to create the unity. Will continue to work towards building a good nation for everybody to live in. That's a question. Do years so into your banty. Into many papers we and delay. Many media we and delay. MY. NDC did good. Try to promote unity among the media at all times. People say they want to bring, irrespective of where you are coming from, you are part of their team. I believe say onim say ekoso. Say onhwe the media no ne appointees no o ma kire pa say is a one with the power. Nti anybody considered to be pro NDC there, you are not part of them. But and also sometimes we have good ideas or good issues to talk about. Nti we should be considered to be part of na memonu. Say on na mass instructions na message no ene osia media no. On kan che say ebia enye sa no person kire.
So your expectation for expectations from
yeah, me expect say ni ebedika no obeka say Ghana for ayana say outside government is different from coming to government. Na oba no wo hu ni ma ba mienu mi nse bia of course, going forward, no, politicians should be a little bit careful during campaigning, so that you will tell the people the truth, so that expectation will not be too high. Me cause MPP for Vitra at the bar power. Expectation is too high, and they cannot achieve it, and I may affect 2020 elections.
Okay, you might mention about so Kwaku Unsaka inviting me.
Yeah,
Fatine Freo.
What's the fatty? Any fatty? I can do all that.
Today there's who today for some year. MPP.
Oh no, I will not. I will not agree. I will not take that say today MPP.
No,
who say we MPP before.
What the I say you say we ye neutral which dem feel free sir. Hanti one more year
for me o say me nipa best 6 wo first half house empen for year me no akwa before na me take some way no nipa na dey can frame me I'm on the send there in the abrame but in any case no I'm not going because me reservation me nipa na kasa. The point in this, when we wanted to be at first half house as a destiny, no, or more objective to it. Later, and then they had a chat with me. until at a point me no omode send invitation the bre me no because you say I won't come on to so my resolve issue no I'm a reporter then but that's not the issue. The most important thing if I'm talking about Omampani Nanado and Ocean Central for me phone said this is not the first time Omampani be yes I will be Omampani John Ajekumko for time none de na there's a town meeting and our meeting for no crowd not necessary for the media. Na tone suffering the famous one was the late Asemfofro Sunyane Unya Kwenya ko Busa Sembianka ko fan about Mampani crack of Free or corner Mampani when the baby konya me fan crazy Mampani Mills on also Betuaso AAB me phone say na woton nsa a friends and for said na Deputy General Secretary of NDC kan ofiri ho omampani ya nanu ya odina konwa to fami so ono so ye den ebeye ebi nti enye ade aye novelty ana say ade fofora the only thing na eno na me find out me ho ye ne say most of omu de na is after a year na wo mo friends century for na wo ma ye den wo ma ye ba only say na Kufuado de no akoye mid year of his tenure ano na nra no onipa wona me kasa ye no kire say there was a pressure on him necessary near maybe a ekoso ne say obababa na wababe yi an say obetwen ama afina ye den akwawe and that thing started from last week Thursday to weekend no there was series of meetings bia na ekoso I would say I have some confidence be when this man a key part of some of these decisions and always all the time you know or mama enya such information anything I knew before even says I issue about you realize say say meeting when I publicized like Omampani past once ne ko it me be 1 week 2 weeks say be say all of a sudden na the near den e beto eja but not going forward you know my main touching him to be quickly na main can the expectation owura kwakwa you do can say be but I always say politicians sometimes say na every fear ho we use the way skill questions Professor Mills and Professor Owura John Dramani Mahama all the questions that people ask were skewed. I have evidence. Those days, and I have the people who went there, they showed me some of the questions before they met. Not necessarily say I draw a question, yet shows the area we say in a busa question, the question should be like this and that. He cannot today come and tell and say, I know they're fine, he can just say, two. There's an issue raising. A politician should always be mindful. So watching the book said, they can be opposition. Now be feeling the pains, that is why when you're in government here, be fair to everybody. Be fair. I hope said that time no some of the pro opposition papers need be so if you say yes sidelining one these are the people you saw them say seasoned journalists so
you couldn't avoid them.
That is the point. But what about others? Did you call them? No, not the make and you will be mean support
somebody like Charles Techibodo. Yes, he's been in the newspaper industry for long. But
those days, did they call him?
They called him and he even asked the question.
Oh, no,
very good. They called him.
Daily Jaffa said at least 2 or 3 people.
That's the point.
I remember Fortune was invited.
I'm coming. Why did they invite people from Delegate at that time? They saw them say they were then on their neck. That's the point. And sometimes when you know, opportunity. That's all over cutting out. Or cutting out to crowd was them. So let's open the door for such people to come. It may be them who say fine, you may have a problem with that thing, but they may can say moving forward. We need everybody on board to build a nation. Whether you are MPP, PPP, CPP, DPP, KPP, we all part. After about one and I am Dr. Indubukan. After about one, BBH. What is most important is Ghana. The rest can go to hell.
Is that what we see today?
We are not seeing that. Ukanya and when the people was selected, if I'm not mistaken, people they invited them about 30 journalists. I'm telling you for a fact. You understand the point? And I am saying, say, it's not fair. If you want people to assess you, open your doors. Elsewhere, in advanced countries, when presidents meet people, I remember when Trump, before the election, met people, even when he was this time. Or just a flag bearer of a Republican, this kind of thing. You open the door. Though sometimes some of his utterances to the media, journalists was not fair. But at least you allow people. That is when you can
what
access.
Is the president or the government running away from Aneno selected few be at the room there.
Yeah, Mr. And you don't make statement. He said, during even President Mel's time, no. In Nipebu Hall, of course, woman from because some of them say now women show respect Emma president in public. So they felt say they were not needed at the presidency. You understand? And for instance, in the same measurement in the MP before, so you say, yeah, Uncle Fobo ha openly. One kasa and ask one much.
In any way, you cannot say they have disrespected the president.
Oh no, me operation definition of how the respect show. It made they say be a over Caribbean who say disrespect. It will not woman issue double is a sanko for and we don't need them. But I expect Omampani Nana Ado Dankwa Ekufuado and so share essential for you know. In fact, I had wished I would go because of our election. No, I have a serious appointment SME meeting. I expect Nana Ado Dankwa Ekufuado. Na me may be a cost one for security issues. I agree with him. Yeah, say and Niema and just a Niema aginsemo, but at least certain things are not working well. Yeah, baby, here see a resource in security agencies more year Jumano. Yeah, resources or more year Jumana. After more security, no so issue any paramount issue a better na come so. Yeah, be to me because on my own, you know, bambo, my year quiet, you know, you bet my bedjuma, necessarily, when you feel secure that at least to me so. And I know you one issue, the film say here, say SO to me address. Now, I sure Ghanaians say Ampa and Beko two. So, all inclusive government, no mention, you know. We have not witnessed it. We understand it. If you say campaign, no, or make it to the extent impose, what can I say? One more contesting election, you know. That 4 or 5 fragments, no. Or no more meeting. Now we see, I tell we share former heads of states, no. I thought to say, or being invited to uncle for us, no, my day. I meeting. But as we speak now, no, you mean say be a fan, everybody there, I don't know. One say our inclusive government and inclusiveness, and it's obey to me, I day, obey to me, I share mukena. The third aspect of it, I'm a person, man, Penny John, Nanado, Danko Kufa, said, baby, who say, Cassano, too much. I will not say lies. But we are so Casabe, baby, or Casabe, baby, and if you maybe I 70 I throw. Because since you keep on repeating yourself and committing yourself, the talking is becoming too much. We need more actions. Even Paul say one young year, keep quiet and then be working. And until the day then you money be fit as say hey, so why you doing no day? Oh yeah, Juma. But it's always talking. I will do this. It's like more or less like nana mene one MPP need be our USA. Cause I say I will do that. I seem says always you are still campaigning and it will not help the country. We need say actions in the Juma. And Yama win and I will expect our journalists, Nana. I have a problem with Ghanaian journalists in the past, and I don't know what is going to happen today. When they pick the mic and they start pampering presidents. I'm not saying don't insult the president. President, good man, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Fine opportunity. I know you are doing well. We don't need those kind of presidents.
You are journalists. You are there to ask
we don't need all these things.
So
sometimes I watch international media and I watch people asking questions. The demeanor and the president, they seem that the same. I mean, it rules the same questions. No, they are not showing disrespect, but they ask questions. What are your research and who's a smart baby say no? A hundred who's a president not to these are the facts on the ground. You cannot challenge. You cannot dispute them. I expect the journalists to put up that behavior and do proper research. They should not go and ask infantile questions now, amateurish questions now. MY. Ask questions, sir. If it's about security, ask. If it's about economy, about job creation, ask. If it's about corruption, our perceive and power, so no. And then maybe I could so often say one protect public person. Even about the bond, how journalists is saying, "What how am I research any more about the bond?"
The bond, yeah.
The history of the bond. People don't know. They just talk about it in the 2.5 bond. How? When did it start? How? And all this is to do all these things before you come in. Let us not go and embarrass ourselves. Because for all you may know, we may have international media also there. You almost go to take because these we have the BBC reporters and here and there. It generally should live above that kind of some questions. Normally research, proper research, and then ask questions here. At least to fear now beautiful assume you say the empire. It's a president need to top papa so can be along so heading or to top papa. So that's it be a president na morning how are you and then for your 6 months now I wish you congratulate the president.
Okay, so what are your expectations from journalists and they one more Kushia and another Danko Kofuad. I'm sure I'll give you the opportunity to make your comments known live on air. So not to phone or if you can get me a number so that I'll give it to my viewers. Some of them want to contribute. I'm so much as a journalist. No, but maybe a question. Me say, Emmanuel, what's with you guys? Emmanuel Parijan. If we people are a lot of you, but rough. When you people open my magic man credit, no one's were winning. And in my son, man, but we're winning. We'll go winning credit to no for money. Why vigilant? Why vigilant? When they need a hole. Well, also say today newspaper, daily graphic, daily guide. We see daily demo. Daily demo is not anything. We see about daily demonstration. Daily Democrat. Kusi has won herself again. 5 Ghana cedis. Maybe transfer the amount to see Anna. Masa friend business but the truth is that GN mobile no a juma so we nima me catch up papa so just open an account to GN bank na ubia usika wo mu no oni o monka so mon connect usika no to mobile phone no what they say mon connect account no to mobile phone the baby a ubia no utumi transfer sika mo obi utumi sika outlet ibi utumi so to credit from one account wabra you don't necessarily have to go to the bank. What they say, omo to be a mama, to me lodiska of phone so, or some sort transfer to account to me. So what they say, what they are me and 10 Ghana. I'm say 5 Ghana and bitch. What is that? Atania oye any baba any baba some. Well, we need credit. I agree, but we need to do. Okay. Well, it's a good morning, Anna, and your guest. We are watching you live from Call Government Hospital, Shadrach. And our dear so greetings to Jones, Ofosuya, Solo, Danso, and your lovely wife, Linda Dodu of Labour Ward. In the Mummy Union and Mugo Hospital. Who OPD? And I also say Labour Ward. In the Mupo and Makufia go say OPD. So you man okasa. Yeah, that make us say questions. They all say Obia kwa everybody goes there a certain background. You want to ask question, people say this is political question. Obu will call with me have an opportunity to ask about 3 questions in the last 8 years. Okay. Basically, all my questions has been on business issues in terms of employment and in terms of economic issues. Obu also about a bit bad. They ask about security. Also, I don't question say, we have not developed to a certain level. Say, be a way a security expert. Oh, if you listen to foreign a year. Who foreign area who say obi or dey no dey expert on security e bi kwa ma hwe bi immigration issues who to say or to say or senior them or can I say how we are limited by resources to say wo tena hanko amaye eti obako for no or economics or business or agri or we media house ben obeka so we iska kofa doctor bi and no say on health issues sir eti odo no he is your correspondent. So what I say on security issue maybe as military officer be and I say no correspondent was so that they not could training they don't do it because be a jack of all trades. That's where the challenge is coming from. So what I say nipa ni expert ABR you have say was share Greek planting on what anything concerning ABR farming you can't planting for food and jobs yeah that's a obisa questions at home. He's not only just asking say oh yeah say he's telling you say then na mo say mu go bia eburo our area we I can show say sa area we no by research we no ma one publishing social date no aduane we enye ye wa and as you can say script as you can say script break it down there should be an empirical evidence to prove say script break it down you can't everyone say the last 20 years ebia script senate here you can say a break it down these are the evidence the mere for say bia sabio you police for me doesn't mean say it does not cannot represent say bia nti am script then e break it down
simple because you need obia ebia say hanamete ebia watena wa for ebia for the so many years or report on security quality or tin okase wa international conferences on security wa kowe even ICT kra ye koma ye nyina de enwa bi ye se de ni obia ebia se me de say obo ICT so a ene the new thing in ICT no otiase.
Okay.
So what na make say eti ebia before say going forward abano so say I want to see the president to tell us media no this is what I have for the media. MPP manifesto media ni there's nothing on media. It me expectation then say obi misa ne say o can pay promise our year no media no what do you have for us and then when you carry to call us to come and meet you.
Mr. Nana Franco Asamba kwa me hu say I agree pass we share the media landscape in Ghana na ye like nyama bebre. But say the media na can I also have a problem say apart from the media owners yeah, one more be more media houses in India, man. And the kind of people that they employ, I also have a problem with that. Fine, will be an employer. For me, as I sit down here, my specialty is political reporting. I spend my time read a lot, local politics, international politics, and all else. That is what I always make sure say, me steady. So I expect to say our media na kwaye bibi say excuse me to say before apology to journalists. And akwaye armchair journalism ne Ghana ha ne one way journalism and we are not prepared to learn. We are not prepared to go up. Meaning so obi amwa na wa person we build on you can move forward and help yourself. With the little at the end of the day one will build a career as a journalist. You understand it? Where we are coming from neighbor, you may not even have the resources to build yourself. But if you decide to say, I want to be a environmental journalist, I want to be a criminal journalist, I want to be this, I want to be a court reporter, I want to be this, I want to be this. Those days when I was with Ghana News Agency, they made me say, you are a court reporter. Report from court every day. Report from court every day. So it came to a point here. Say me da na me nyane as the speaker me then I can say court case here. But to me I can all the legal terms how to report without even blinking eye meet me here. Because I become one of us and the person who trained me Kofo former president Kofo AD Frank Ajekun. You understand it? And he made me understand. He said, if you want to build a career, this is how you should go about it.
But the no is there.
Because the resources are there.
Obviously, see, media owners and also it lies on them seriously.
That's the point.
You help build the personnel. Oh yeah, and that's what we call capacity building. It's not just about the person. They decide they say, I want to always report from Parliament. So, what are some of the things over here? Yeah, but maybe not a diploma holder. Yeah, what are you doing to build his capacity? He will come to terms with certain words and everything. Be obey at all time. It's very, very important. That's you can't take it out. And then you end the say, "Una mafu ejuma na michoka." One gets people
are going up. Academically, a lot of media in say if I said 20 years or 15 years back, and a diploma one. This time, the people with masters and others are still aspiring to become lawyers and others who are filled. But I say, an area specific,
we are not. You see the point. I say, "Oko newsroom." I know say if you go to some newsroom, Oko newsroom. I say, general reporting. That is what is there. In the normal sense,
you have a sports.
Sports. Your normal areas.
Business.
I said they work out medicine. There will be a dermatologist, gynecologist. In all this, no one now say practicing general practitioners. And when it comes to that area, he is there. I think, sir, we need to build that. We see, we cannot government. I'm no. Sorry, but I think I said it's the fourth estate realm. The media, so if the media is vibrant,
okay. Well,
now so at least we can take them on because sometimes when my phone say we don't know. Okay, President Mahama Khan some time ago. Journalism, what is media? Though he's a communicator or this thing. What's your no answer when your laptop not what baby now? And when he also says morning show host. And now some other time up and you remember what he said? Yeah. Some of these things now it tells you someone say we don't know. It also that's it on our intelligence.
Also catch us a GN bank at the mobile bank here, but I say mobile here juma. Credit na meche. Yeah. Ndaro baby ameche we aso mache. na so no ababa we na we win credits wo me phone so anopa ya me de ama no ma me nko ni ngodi nkomo good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Enti wono anopa bia we win credits a
Nka chongan.
sa but they say no the caveat beto so when we need one you can only win after 2 weeks.
Yes, I want your first work. Want your first regularly listed as it.
Okay, so when Saka credit and if GN mobile, if you name account to mobile, I hear now Saka.
Minya 5 cities.
So
that's in 20.
Sir, minya 20 ma one up bia. Sir, okay. A football ban na dem Ghana for the pay omotonka.
Oh, it's so convenient. It's my dad called me to me na kasa no credit sign. So I quickly sent him some credit in pay. So real. Obi anko yebi.
And to just a woman so why we click on to GN bank account and no utumi so to credit ma papa.
Emma obi an to no bi anko yebi.
Agosia edase. Nemo you can't win credit on this show till 2 weeks later.
And then we will live in for the next 1 month. They will drive me target.
We are normal.
Or the man target in the next 1 month.
1 month.
Now credit to her.
When you say NDC 40 media fund me.
Yeah.
And one day first 1 million at home. Once a beer maybe.
1 million info.
1 million quick on here.
And I said what the talk. Madam said now the mammy we employ say what the talk laptop be. Ebia maybe but yen to me anka wasemo I say media house no enema e fire ho no enema e fire ho yenka obi de ne so hia nana wo ye newspaper eya for you to survive na so we nya advert you can survive onim ministries no edu advert then one say policy say they should use state paper meanwhile say we press conference
we ye frem
ene president Kufuor Asia media no me can ngu obi en makana say me can yes ayom the private media no one questions I want bisa no eno no china
ebe make
headlines what is them one the baby shape aban shape wo shape jan a private media it is a maybe maduru they should know say look we are also into business and no media owner is a philanthropic person say media menya me ho na me nim sika dey etiche you should be able to generate money and to survive. If you want to say advert and say what they buy, they should make the advert open to everybody. Now when you say policy, graphic and times. So where graphic and times there, what the press release now for graphic and times for?
I don't know.
Well, no, media, me phone say, yeah, about some say, so much to me, private media, no, and I make so money as a train, anyway. Now, institution is some say up and doing National Media Commission, GJ, Prem Park. You see, we have institution, print part is a private newspaper, you know. What are they also doing? You understand it? Because what are they also doing? Because they won't carry it now. If say print park, yeah, dear Bia, want to make us more teeth at the bite here. This issue, they should take it up. That's the point. What are some canon? You don't get it. And I want print park now body now. Who for a show saying who be do when fight time, I won't fight now. Maybe one suggest an entity. Me coming to me for fighting for my own. I agree with you. Says I almost share ina. Almost share manu so be aso. Now obia enya ne kakra wa say the be betumi aboa because without the media no government can survive. And they say they work in private media no. And I take government no or government no so ye we so to me e born home so be ejuma. But say government no na say oh I will only concentrate on the state media and leave the private and also your dear a couple of how can say there but now can be about 1 million fund ye create say the GJ e ko buy e be yen sem bebre yeah who be see can fire or more computer baby as as me see no maintain be that is where I put the blame on our body nankasa GJ na ora afemon why madam for pa wo mo de da no we do we na tom so etimenia yeah build your ho say ye ko enim it's a professional body. We need to take your destiny into our own hands. Nigga to me a chat course a boy amana abobe irrespective of baby will be belonging to. It's unfortunate say o man na woman no aye too polarized even including our media.
Okay.
I don't know idea how adwen kakra.
The Honorable Matthew Nyindam is a deputy majority chair for in Parliament. Honorable, good morning.
Hello.
Honorable Nyindam, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Allah.
Well, I'm sure so we are not paying.
Oh, well, I've been out.
And then His Excellency the President, me ho ya papa Asia and Central for just about 6 months here obedi ade. What are your expectations?
Man ma fa kwa national lecture at you na question of Busambe. And then I may have my president is actually another than Kufuano. One essential for this year. My expectations are very simple. Sir, Ghana for 32 million. Now, at least, almost 6 months in me. And as a loyal servant of the people, and a very law-abiding individual as Nana. It said, sir, I'm an essential for this year. 6 months in government. Nematia, near me to say, damage on the best media. And I near me so me best for almost your mammy. Samson win and another extra. These are some of the things I made me feel say we highlighting on. For instance, what brought the manifesto headed to Ghana for new. And my lecture on Monday, and I don't know, almost 2 million Maya. At least, your charge IAB, especially financial sector, no? Taxes be or now here, and if you are now the buyer now, I tax. Now, you bar taxation, no, you bet, and I don't know a brass. Now, Ghana for at me, I own Mojuma. They have tax instead of narrowing down to some few individuals who open the tax net. So we discuss all of the taxes as nuisance taxes. Taxes after you, Alpha into Emma. See, you pass him on the bridge. Hey, Sa Abuso kind for steppers, the lesson, tax a almost. You free so. Am I lay or steppers, the lesson now, taxes not on Mutiano. This time around, no. They are not supposed to be paying those taxes. Yes, I to say, my accommodation, one of your biggest problems. You need a dying, just say, a lot of people are suffering. Now 5% be an down, rare 84, and also no, that means I Afriso. Your financial taxes be so I said you not you have that transaction be a banker. Or more to some charges be, and also you're buying, you're making sure safe. Taxes not serve you. It was our financial transactions, and also the year.
So these are near my also say man penin kaso we year free or me wa.
Oh, this financial sector.
No, but if indeed me if say man penin year free wa, will it take the president to tell Ghanaians say me year free or is it not what will happen when a Ghanaian go to the market and say okay, near be free or?
Oh, sure. The Ghanaians are feeling it. Or what I say, we are sure when you text from your bankers there. Some financial transactions they are now we are tax and I'm sure you had text.
So then it shouldn't take the president to use this opportunity to tell us
I'm taking you through. You are asking me a question. What am I expecting? I want to take you chronologically. So what is your problem?
I am asking you, sir, what should we expect from this media encounter with the president? And you are telling me taxes are year free.
We have. I don't know how you want to narrow down to just this few words because I have a lot to say. Because we know at the Emre. What I'm saying is that over time, what are my expectations? We have been voted into power to execute our manifesto promises. And I mean, make sure some of the promises are execute too yet. What would I make sure no? And you know, these are some of the financial sectors policies are here back. And I'm not making sure we are deep for. And what you know, there were social interventions there. They said we were coming to implement them. The one visit one factory. Your friend saying free secondary school education. Ever. One village, one dam. One constituency, $1 million. All these issues here, and another will be touching on them. The independent prosecutor. I can ask them how far as the government, how far have we gone? the authorities now, so that we can control this $1 million for each constituency, you know, to develop the people, you know. How far have we gone? Another will say some of these things. Well, this is what I'm talking about. And, you know, say, what are my expectations are? That's all the things that another will be telling you. This man in government, what he has been able to do.
Now, in an earlier interaction with the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Koko Anyido, he is worried about the state of security at Ewumo, expecting that His Excellency the President would address that.
Well, I think we don't want to say, as on my Yabano, and never be Wawa, Akoswa, Yen, Yanyachi, especially young Kayo. There's been some few unfortunate incidents there. Actually, I don't have to mention them. Some of those things happen. Now, I don't condemn them into two. But condemn is and now, what you are putting measures to say, the security apparatus in this country must sit up and work. And his promise is that he's not going to cover anybody. Oh, yes, I know. He is talking about corruption. That has engulfed the NDC government and led them to opposition. I and I say, if you want to be corrupt, then don't come under his government.
Yes, that's honorable Nyindam. I'm sure I'll come to that. The state of insecurity now, a policeman shot dead somewhere, a military officer killed somewhere, civilians are also butchered somewhere. What are your expectations from the president and the directioner who expect to say this country will be taken through by the president as he meet the media today?
Nana,
yes, sir.
Some of those issues are unfortunate. And I only interviews with Bremen.
Yeah.
I don't want to do comparison. I hate it. I hate comparing evil things.
Yeah.
Every time I say, me compare say, oh, Bonnie will see women so until they see women so and I condemn that
because you obviously know that if it's about security, we shouldn't even do a comparison. Now, what is the assurance are we going to get from the president?
The president has assured you people previously, not even now. That as a nation, no, we have the police, we have the military, mention all other security departments. Everybody must be up and doing. As soon as you see what Babia over this military man, no, look at how we handled the situation. It was purely an unfortunate incident. It is true, sir. Some few fans and this class B have shot one or two police people, and unfortunately one lose of our life. Yes, there are things that we all must condemn. Until Nado will be talking about this issue, and obviously he has to ask the police people, he has to ask those people in charge to sit up. No one should sleep on the job. The public, it's not just about the police alone, the public. Public awareness is something that we all must learn. You don't have to keep quiet. Let the police know.
Sure.
So you suspect one or two things. These are some of the things that we all must do. Responsible citizenship. When you are some of these things, we should do them. And you know, say, Obi, Kasi, Ghana is full of insecurity and they want to throw politics into it. I don't want to go there because we are in government.
Okay.
And we must take charge.
Now, I'm sure.
Make sure that at the end of the day, Ghanaians are safe and I know they are safe. Yes. There will be people who will definitely misbehave. And the law must deal with them. Surely. That's what we are all looking for.
Obviously, now on the issue of corruption, in opposition, you talked so much about it. Maybe the ordinary Ghanaian on the streets or somewhere is expected to say by now we are seeing some serious prosecution because a lot of people chopped from where they were not supposed to chop from. Is the president going to tell us another, oh, it will soon be done, it will soon be done? Then the question will be, what was the evidence that Ojina said the then NDC administration under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama was corrupt?
Maka said there are flashy programs like Nanado and the NPP talking about the what we call the independent prosecutor, no ever. And this independent prosecutor is going to be mandated to make sure that the public purse is protected. And sir, independent prosecutor, we also have to do some LIs, some acts to give him power to bite. Can't never win, Nanado will tell you the stage I have to do. What would I make sure? I don't have to blame them. Oh, my mechanical so. No, hey, yes, I know. So, look, whatever we told Ghanaians say, no. I tell you, yeah. Sir, I'm not for you. We are allergies said there was corruption there, there was corruption there, no. We don't want to rush. At the end of the day, Nippana Casano, your friend, no, but not no man evidence now. And you'll be the better to be said as soon as you why you're corrupt, and the law will deal with individuals who have gotten them. Some of it. Okay. I can assure you, sir, we are not sleeping on the job. Okay. The NDC will not force MPP to have premature babies.
Okay. Now you wouldn't
give birth to healthy babies, not premature babies.
You wouldn't want to have premature babies. I'm sure it also depends on how hard or how strong or sperms and the uterus. So in this case, are you that strong to withstand every pressure, every free Ghana for about?
No, sir. We are 6 months old in government. That's what I'm saying, that they will never force us to have premature babies, because if we are 6 months old, and today, many will say, and now many will say, what is the economy today? What are the inflation today? What is the exchange rate today? How is the economy selling today? Very well. The indicators are positive. Obviously, you need to be the FSC. Yeah, free secondary school education now, I can want to make September, so 1 million dollars per each constituency now, I can want to it is on. Hey, idea, you those things on. Idea, so. And sir, that's what I mean. And by the course of the year, I get 12 months in government, Nana, and never be a while. You won't have questions.
Okay, well, I'm sure say what should this encounter, president with media and from J. Kufuor time, John Evans Atamelso's time, and John Dramani Mahama's time. I'm sure there were certain issues where you were not too happy of, and they now we expected say should be out. That should be an advisor with a journalist, and there will be an opportunity to meet the president. Yes, maybe say previous encounters are and Central. What were some of the things that you were not happy with from the journalists, and they were expected to say will be changed?
Oh, well, what I think it is, I have witnessed 1 or 2 questions in the view of why. Sabio is personal. What would I make sure no? A banana, it doesn't really bring out what Ghanaians want. Until the minister and Benifona or Monia or Mania Panya questions. Now, what questions after this of you? Eddie Umpupu, Ebeba, Ghana Hanum. And the questions are Sabio, and you're too political. Just because maybe you are tilted towards this, I don't know. Your questions, whether it's reasonable or it's not reasonable, excuse my language, into politics. No, we should try to ask questions that yes, it's important. No, and I think we have opportunities to be more.
Okay, Honorable Nyindam, Yadase, Anopa for your time Uniedi and the Honorable Martin Nyindam is a member of parliament at the Manfwa One Mokpandai constituency of the northern region of Ghana, and he's also the deputy majority chief whip in parliament. Ima, quick comment on interview with Honorable Nyindam.
Before say, he was still trying to talk like he's still campaigning. Say, But what I'm expecting is that the president should tell Ghanaians, they say, we pick Ghana from X. As we speak, we are at Y. That is my expectation on all food that he want to talk about. And yet, I don't want to hear we will in today's encounter. I want action. Say we have achieved this. That is where you should, and there should be no excuse. I don't want to hear anything say be buy no better anything into me do no. You campaign to the people. Say we want him to answer his questions based on his campaign and based on what he has achieved. Okay,
Mamin Kwame so once again. Mr. Kofi Asamoah is a policy advisor to the Progressive People's Party. Mr. Sian, good morning.
Chief, good morning.
Now, Kofi, what to say? Now, no, so I don't know, and you have so watch him there. Oh, yeah, the Jamia say, I'm sure I'll come home one of these days to come and see the wonderful baby and they. Now, it didn't out the two, no.
Did you kind of the military, the papa? And you know, the papa, you're in the budget. Maybe. Okay, Nana, Kwame, and some boys.
Hinana, O papa, your Hineba. It was Hineba Basudia or your Hinana. It was Hineba or Hinana, Kwame, Asamoah. Edinede. Now, I'm sure what to say, Mampany, Ekufuado, one is a job for you.
I know, Martin, Minister for Information, Honorable Mustafa Hamid, Mampany, a box, every statement of the Dominican of Russia, every common. Now, achievement, no, but they are together. Now, so, with the questions, every central form, and so we got and then in central form, and central form, and now on my penny, and a clip, the Eka, and then the end central form, so, and now the one penny in a bind by so, Ghana for a bit or the other of the and that is an idea, and I don't want and so maybe a constitutional review. Implementation and constitutional review process in the constitution. We have for that much recommendation. The force of one penny and ultimate core parliament. A Brano, now MPs, the most question than to say, or no more now, I can't hear officer 1 year, and the officer year, I state of the listening address now. Now we are not a family body more, but you will see here members of parliament and now the people of Ghana, from representatives, everything a someone any question. Jahasi, now let me at your Montpellier, you scrutinize the decision the police president getting to Oklahoma. You can see the president for them. Obey Dumano. According to the Omolini, and he said, Obi Soba, not to have to say, no, in the host here. That's all no answer to tell you. Now, or do the whole and by me, put some questions in Joa. No answer one. That kind of questions are essential for Nubusan, a honest here.
So, obviously, you have issues with questions. Ayana, Yebisa, Mampany.
What does it?
Obviously, also the cannot air questions and central for baby sir. It means in the past you've had issues with a central for the kind of questions I share and penny be a.
Oh yes. In the past, you know, Ghana no answer your contact and they quite be a facility in your man. And central for no and the Ghana for Casa. Your money be like the more penny no. And now one them no, no sort of. But the fear who say, only a public servant, a being public servant, you know, actually say, oh, some or minor. It is only a servant there, let's be a master. Let's be a obedience. And now you do the movie. And you do the movie, any pound. All of you Ghana for sending another council the citizens of the Republic. Now citizens, you're now a central force, and it's maybe citizens money. And media number of what? Now, my question now is becoming. I say it's wrong on penny. I say one can say, yeah, now I quite say who go on penny much. What was I say? This Robican attitude here, and what so for no, I question tomorrow. I want to have it. Because citizens there, who seek an editor on penny cow, who seek an editor on Ghana Sri Lanka, who seek and the more time them not like those, you need to a moment that they are said, they are and clear, you cook, you goat, your oil. Yes, you can go for the edited Nancy Troman. Now, to me, a crucial you must have a question. That's usual. A clear boat. A cut of my penny, 7 minutes later, who waited. They got to be quiet on penny, said, yeah, and say this, that the other day, and no time I be a year one of them. And I came here, say, and to say, be a beginner and I can't take zero. Whereas I'm truly ocean and call your one minor. That's what you kind of thing. So I'm penny, Matthew, this thing indeed is not going to help us. And in the news, we'll put some questions here, as I see someone penny, I don't know. But as I said, eating, send the times raising now is your penny and a address. So we should not be spectators. We should not be bystanders. I say, I'm a mono, to the beer, and Fatana for Musi Papa. The 12 money year, near Pota, it is your part number power. Yes, but there's a bigger job, as I say, here after the party number power. And they say, the best say, 2 million, they are more obese, to offer you to man. Or the year to one more, I'm my first one person. For example, now let me print a Ghana and roots. Into fell upon one and say, yeah, Ghana map, you should be national rules. And they say up to 16 or 24. And the N1 no year, a flower to a logo. And can they say, Grand to say what to win. Young Comayano, why never for them to account one. A year N1, which is a national road from a flower to a logo. Who are the fellow Eastern Corridor? A Bokina Idea, Okofa Assembly of Montpellier Mohammed. And on the N2, let's say from Tama all the way to Boko through Bimbila and Yendio. These are things that we have put on paper since Rochester time. Yet, me, and to the amount of public Montpellier, Kunano, Kobana, and to me, these are the things you should be questioning. Or Montpellier, what is your plan to draw a line a flower to a logo road? And all the major, I do not have a chance and I'm seeing for the opinion. I do my year, almost for I concrete slabs for roads and all that. That is how you develop your country.
So obviously, you have an issue with your roads from one city to the other, and you expect saying and therefore want to be so emphatic on how our roads are.
Our roads are bad. They are killing us. She cast a sheep and kind. Echo Tamale. Any Burkina Faso, any Mali, any Niger for importer. We do it through Ghana. And all the monies we get, and all the big trucks and car trucks near there and transport. We should be able to balance Accra to Tamale roads to border.
Now, Kofi, in dualizing these roads, our expectation, what kind of questions and our expectation is and for Mr. Mampany?
And the first one is roads, because our roads are killing us. And the say, you say in this country, I don't want to buy from so Mampany waiting the two defenses. So, in this country, we talk about everywhere. Almost can't be about that, and that road now, and that's all one now. They're calling them so and BIN. And we should tell the president, say, a little problem here, a little now, a woman, a demon name, being a bush of Obit become and they must be for Harry. So the fundamental things must be done first. So, first of all these nice traveling and going to UN and Zambia take this clear. Which operating accordingly, but when the visualization of the major artillery roads, and you say, no, you're N6, now, Tamale, Kumasi, Kitampo, N10. We should visualize it. And that's one. Number two, I think other times you see, you come once, you see a bit fight to corruption. Is the corruption that is not, am I acquiring yes, you come far, and yes, I'll acquire a separate, they come once. A crowd of penitents or fossil, a year, a fight to corruption. I mean, there is no sincerity in the solution. They know it won't work. Every lawyer knows. If you ask all of them, ask Isankuma, ask Matisse, a confidential, a mining president, or car argument to be here starting with it. It is a complete waste of everybody's time. The special prosecutor office now, the Diablo Parliament knows, the Quran knows, and then the Diablo. It will not be able to fight corruption in any way.
Okay, so
they shouldn't even do it.
Now, Kofi,
there's a lack of sincerity in the administration. Say, I'm going to fight corruption.
Okay.
Because you can't keep Article 88 there and pretend that somehow a certain Kofi someone when is appointed independent special prosecutor. It's not even they drop the independent. So when they say Amoka say independent Amoka special prosecutor's office. Okay. Kofi Someone is a special prosecutor's office. Once the Attorney General is there and the power to prosecute is from there, the Kofi Someone person will be
okay.
And if you are serious and you mean to fight corruption, you do more drastic things than come to put this legislation there to waste everybody's time, appoint somebody who cannot work, who can be stopped by the Attorney General. There is no way to say that the Attorney General of Ghana, that's the first clause.
Okay, now Kofi,
Minister of State.
Kofi, my very final question this morning has to do with a journalist, Yaonya, that opportunity before the president. Now, do you think, sir, we've really exhibited that strength, sir, we are capable of asking the president credible questions to get good answers that would help the development of this country in the past times to current one? Is that what has been happening?
As a trouble, attitude, but the job of a journalist, the mouthpiece of the citizens, the conscience of the society. It is a trouble for you, too much to say, the power that we are. Then all of us are in trouble. It is in the past, India has a history. Military rule, journalists deal with a bold die, so many are dealing with the cocoa. Now, we have come of age. In India, they are more are transporting to the democratic era. And to remind you, a central for idea to some extent, but on the more than they are doing. The Michromaker attitude, no too much respect for the powers that be,
All right.
So they should question ensuring that, for example, this president, one question, say, this president says, he is the president for rule of law, better force right and by, and now that he's in charge, you have to make sure that rule of law works. But look at a very cardinal rule of this country. This man in Punto Akwabi. They say a discipline. The country, citizens, who are there, in an orderly manner, almost to enjamp the traffic lights. To get discipline, you need the people to be educated. To get people poverty lives improved, now the poverty don't go down at the top of school. There is a cardinal rule in the Constitution, which is Article 25, fundamental human rights and freedom, which means the one who be a go school grammar, you are violating his human rights. It is the same as arresting him unlawfully and after unlawful detention. But this president is not talking about compulsory education.
All right, Kofi, may I say,
he wants the rule of law president. If you violate Article 25, you can't be called a rule of law president. Somebody should ask that question.
Okay, Kofi, may I say, Kofi Asamoah is a policy advisor the Progressive People's Party. So that is Kofi Asamoah.
Quickly now, there met me. I can't affirm one. Say it's nice. We moving on a bomb democracy near encounter with the media, encounter with whoever. But the most important thing is if you say Oman Penny, no, you're frank on certain things. You see, it's good to say sometimes certain things that we're feeling or we're admitting. My brother, they can't send them. In the past, no one can. I will. You see, we have moved from that, era. No, I will. See, say no. Me buy in 6 months, no. My A, B, C, D. The next 6 months, say them anymore. No. We na me pese me ye. Within 6 months, me face challenges we. These were the reasons that I'm facing challenges and I'm rectifying. I mean, it should be brief and that kind of thing so that people, because you will give a summary of what you've done before people can ask questions. And it, it has not to me concise. Now to me, not to pray to the Gary, say, I'm out for no. I mean, what Mustafa issue, they say, or me sing it, or mama for me, Tonyo, man, me bonabaso, me man, home marks. Fine. Nobody is going to give him mark. Nobody is going to score him here and there. But at least, no, the president should be candid and be open to Ghanaians and tell Ghanaians and say, and they may be a honor in Kyi. Sabi, I said the old trust and unim in a chair day. Achia, it's nippon a bit more catching a war. It is certain things more in human, what the say 1 A 2 3. The phone say, and can I make assembly or kaya? But assembly or kaya, I was not happy. And he said it, I read it. What say? He thanks God. Say, Unyakupan mano, appointees one way expert, one way experience. And I asked myself, say, I'm Kalinsi. With all his British,
why not?
I'm because or kasa without that respect. Human relation, I ask myself, you call this one an experience and then will be our year. These are the kind of things that we need. People who came out and talk anyhow. In your first term, you 6 months. I can remember about 3 or 4 ministers.
He's a chief winer.
It's the point in itself. The person I know who far away. You see, so I don't count on purpose. These are some of the things that just to me that to me can because in fact, I'm not bad by him and send you a kind of. He was very to say when you say what to say, you cannot be my government. And these are the things that or make you quickly.
I also want him to admit say be 110 ministers. I say and pay. Oh, should be honest to Ghanaians. Say, me maybe
that's what I defend this. I want 10.
No, and I'm saying I still because me still I believe say it's a cost to the nation.
Okay, but I say unfortunately me time so now I say I'm the Magian Bank, that People's Bank first. They get out the code for the Ghanaian Euroke, Jenny Kyo 4429 Rockman Capsule. Imano Parijan from the Daily Democrat newspaper. We can on our face. Francis Atakwa Kubodi. I'm sure say Oda Social Anopa Bosuo Kuku Anyi by Michaels is next on your screen. We'll meet again.